All right, welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. My name is Roderick Chappelle, and if you are here, this is for your first time being here, our tag phrase is we make prepping fun. Okay, I am the prepper of the live beatbox intro, and in this video we are going. Good Lord. Okay, so he built cottages, prisons, post offices. Oh, okay, so he was basically a contractor. Cool. Yeah, you're right. He's gonna keep that record. I have no inkling of beating that record. But thanks for coming right back in, Queenie. So, I wanted to title this, what kind of entertainment will you have after SHTF? And this is all spinning from Queenie Broad talking about she wants to hear me sing, which is something that I do from time to time. I have that ability, but that is definitely not a talent or a gift of mine. So before we get all Queenie, I'm gonna sing you something. Anything in particular that you want to hear that I may know, because I don't know the words to a lot of songs. I make up a lot of words, and when Jennifer and I are together, she's like, "Do you know the words to any song?" I'm like, "Nope." But when I make them up, they sound legitimate. After SHTF, there's going to be a lot of stress and strain on your life. The normal hustle and bustle that we're used to is going to be gone drastically. It's going to be gone. And whatever I'm good at, but you don't want to hear me sing then, because I'm not good at singing anything. So the normal hustle and bustle of everyday life as we know it, that's why it's called Tiawaki, the end of the world as we know it. Because, getting up and hustling and trying to get to work and punching 9 to 5 and all that kind of stuff, those days are going to be gone once SHTF happens. If it ever happens, and God knows I never want it to happen. But entertainment is going to be such an importance after SHTF. Why? Because people are going to be stressed, especially the first 6 months. Because a lot of folks are not going to be prepped. Remember, it has been projected already that if we have a major grid down situation here in the United States of America, 90 to 95% of people who live here, it's been projected they're going to die. So if it's 350 million people in America, that means a lot of them are going to die. And that's going to leave 35 million people. It's not a lot of folks. Okay, that's not a lot of people. If my math is correct, my math could be wrong, because that was quick math. So if it's 350 million, 10% of that, that's 35 million. Okay. And hopefully, for your sakes, you'll have some of those million around you, and they're not terrorists. And I'm not talking about people that terrorize. Well, that's what a terrorist is, a person that terrorizes somebody. I'm not talking about terrorists like we've been trained to think. I'm talking about people who look like you and me, who are Americans going around terrorizing folks. Hopefully, you won't be around any of that. Because I think that if grid ever goes down, that's why I always recommend you guys watch American Blackout, which is on my channel. Don't look it up. Find it in my channel. It's in one of my playlists. Find that and watch that. Okay? And it's a really good movie just to get you to start thinking. And Jennifer and I had watched it, and then that night I went home and said, "Babe, I got a movie I want us to watch." I said, "It's a prepper movie, but and she's always down for it." So the first thing I said, "Babe," after the movie went off, I said, "The first thing that comes to mind that we don't have is what?" And she said, "We don't have near enough water." Before Toys R Us closed, I bought 2 large containers box of different games, puzzles, and books to read. That was a very wise choice and decision to make. There's one thing about board games never get old to me, because there's always a different situation and scenario. That's like Monopoly. I love playing Monopoly. I used to love playing Monopoly. It's kind of long now. But when you have plenty of time, Monopoly is an awesome game. We got this other game called Cash Flow. It's based off the book by Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow book. That game is so fun, and it teaches you about finances too. So that's a game that you guys can pick up. I don't know where you'd be able to find it. I guess on eBay or maybe Amazon. Amazon. But Cash Flow, get that game. You guys, that game is amazing. Especially for a young person who's just getting started in life, or a young couple who's just getting started. Take your life savings and spend the $30 and get that game. And I know I said that kind of funny, but I remember when we were first getting started, we didn't have a whole bunch of money. Okay, so entertainment is going to be huge during SHTF. And someone who is a musician, and if you guys are fortunate enough to have a guitar or a fiddle or a violin or cello or piano, even if you can find a piano, which I think it's going to be hard to find after SHTF, but if you have somebody who is a musician, let me know what you think about Cash Flow. You're going to love it. We play it probably, we used to play it once or twice a month. Our schedule's so hectic now, we don't have a lot of time to do it. But we'll invite the kids down here, and they'll drive an hour or so, come down here just so we can play Cash Flow together as a family. It is that fun. It is that good of a game. So someone who is a musician, they're going to be worth their weight in gold after SHTF. See, we don't really appreciate musicians now because now they are a dime a dozen. But you get somebody who has some musical skills after SHTF, oh God. And see, I know for a fact, if you have a community of 20, 30 people, and what's up, Kev H? How you doing? I kept hearing Prepper Nurse 1 talk to a Kevin H last night. Was he calling you, or was that a different? Because he kept saying Kevin H. So was that you? Was you watching Prepper Nurse 1 last night? I know he does a live like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. So was that you? But yeah, good morning to you, my brother. But yeah, somebody who has any kind of musical skill after SHTF, they're gonna be in such high demand, just like a doctor. Because I know if you have a community of, I know if you have a community of 3 to 5 people, and you got one of them who is a comedian who can sing. Oh well, I'm sorry, these are different talents. A comedian like my son, or someone who can sing like my wife, or someone who is just very creative like my daughter, or someone like me who can just come up with stuff off the top of their head and just make up stuff. Those people are going to be the life of the party, and the party is not going to be like the party is now. Parties then are going to kind of suck. You got somebody who can make some brew. I'm talking about somebody who can make some corn liquor, or know how to distill some stuff, some alcohol. That person is going to be very valuable. Somebody who knows how to make bullets. That's like what's the dude name in Walking Dead? I can't remember. Leon. I can't remember his name, but he knew how to make bullets, and he was in high supply. So those skills, but I'm talking about the creative skills now. Somebody who can draw, somebody who's an artist, somebody who can paint. Those folks, they're going to be really, really, really valuable. Not that farm, because everybody's going to be able to figure out farming eventually. Everybody's going to be able to figure out some first aid eventually. People die around you figure out some things. But that creative gene that some of us have and some of us don't, it's going to be amazing. I give my wife a hard time all the time now because I'm like, oh my God, every morning I get a concert. But you better believe we didn't have Netflix, and we didn't have, trying to think of some music provider, YouTube, and we didn't have, golly, what is it? iPads and iPhones. That's not it where you get your music from. But if you didn't have that, and all you had was somebody's lovely voice, man, the most valuable people are the ones who can turn the water. Facilities back on. Yeah, it's called getting a bucket and catching rain, or going down to the creek and get it. But somebody who knows how to purify water and make it easy. Oh God, that's why I was telling you guys last week to start watching The Colony, because they had one dude on The Colony. That dude was so smart. Oh my God, he could figure out how to take just a bucket and little basic stuff and purify water. That's why y'all, I'm debating putting that up on my channel, but it will take me forever to try to download those and then upload them. So I just recommend you guys go watch The Colony, and you'll know it, because they're like, The way it comes on, they're like, okay, we got 12 volunteers, and it's post-apocalypse, and they're walking down this bridge. They're trying to get to their safe haven, and their lives suck. When the SHTF hit, people will be more attractive with people again. Something lost. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna force us to really start talking again. Even with Jennifer and I find out, we're in the house together by ourselves. We're sitting watching a movie, or it's always some kind of, when we're together, it's always something in the background keeping our attention. Even though we're communicating or whatever, it's always some kind of technology going on. In my last video, Kev H, I know you missed it. I talked about technology and actually going back in time and watching people who didn't have the technology, and then bringing somebody from 200 or 300 years ago into our time frame and seeing how people respond to that. But this is post-apocalypse, SHTF, Tiawaki, WRL. This is post that event. Somebody who is talented. And all this came about because Queen Ebron said she wanted to hear me sing. So, I'm going to give you a little bit of this song. Now, one of my most favorite, my phone stopped charging, it's gotten too hot. One of my most favorite artists of all time is Brian McKnight. He's an R&B singer. So much talent. That dude has talent just oozing out of his pores. And he's probably one of the greatest singers I've ever heard. So he wrote this song, and I'm going to attempt to sing it. Hopefully I give it justice. It was the first song that came to mind when you said you want to hear me sing. So, Queen Ebron, this is just for you. Only because you've been going through some stuff. How about that? Now you want me to sing a Christian song. Lord have mercy. I'm going to sing this one because this is the one that came to mind. And this is one I've been thinking about. It's kind of a sad song because it's a breakup song. So I'm not intending this to anybody. It's just the first song that came up, okay? Are you ready? Tell me it isn't so. You say you have your reasons for leaving. You have to go. I'll watch you turn and walk away. But I'm searching to find the right words to say. And I got a head cold too. Hoping and praying you stay. So I'll kiss your love goodbye. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Gave my all, you tried. Now I see that love caught my eyes. I went blind, but now it makes me cry. The only thing I can do. That's enough. Okay? That is enough. Enough. She said I can sing wonderfully. And since you asked for a good Christian song, I guess I'll break up. Let's see here. What is a good Christian song that I actually know the words to? I know the words to a lot of gospel songs because, I'm always in church. My favorite song, my favorite hymn is Pass Me Not. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Oh, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling. Oh, do not pass me by. Now, catch me another time when I don't really have a stuffy nose and a head cold, and I'll sing for you again, okay? But that gives you a little bit. I gotta go. I'm making it to my first destination finally after all this traffic. Hopefully you got. Now, if you'd really like it, share the video, help it go viral. Maybe somebody be like, hey, you know what? This guy can sing. Let's sign him. That'll never happen. Even if I could sing to the point where people would sign me, I would not do it. That is not the life. Not the life. I am not down for that suitcase life. So anyway, y'all take care. Love y'all so much. Love you enough to tell you the truth. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And stay on the channel today because, like I told you, I'm trying to do 10 videos a day. I don't know where we at, but more coming. Y'all be good. Uh-oh. I hope y'all didn't hear all that because I had it hooked up to the seatbelt. Y'all be good. Take care.